It's one of these supermodels from the weekend.
Hey.
Babs is in the room. She is ready to take your questions and queries.
I'm nervous.
No, don't be nervous. First of all, I'm in here with two lovely ladies who were working the catwalk at the fashion show this weekend.
And he
I
didn't
posted
show
up a pic. Listen, I had daddy duty. I had to take care of some stuff. But y'all looked incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Y'all looked really good. I posted a picture up of y'all, and they got a lot of cat calls.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm upset you did that because my ex saw it, and now this morning my ex and his minions are listening to Plead the Fifth.
Oh.
You shouldn't have pre-sold it.
I put you out there. I'm sorry. I was promoting you.
Yeah.
I was trying to give you all some love. I'm sorry. Oh, man.
She could have just slid on in here, said her thing.
No, listen. No. We want everybody to hear. And because Plead the Fifth is a good thing because it teaches people, it's like character development for the station, and it teaches people like the layers that make us up. So, I'd always tell you, I'm like, this is good because you don't have an edit. You tell too much. Like, you say stuff, I'm like, you can stop, and then you keep going. So I'm like, yo, that's why we invited you back.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, anybody who wants to know anything about Babs, we have all of the social media shut down. She can't see any of the text, so you can hit us because we're going to take 3 from you and 3 from the room. Meredith, you go first.
Okay, so if you didn't know, I'm one of her besties, especially here.
Yes.
We've tried to make that stop. You don't want that.
But I was thinking about you. We know a lot about each other, on air, off air. And instead of asking you something like maybe you regret in life, I want to know like one thing in your life maybe you look back on that you definitely don't regret doing. It was one of the best decisions maybe you ever made.
Rehab. Okay. Rehab. I was like Amy Winehouse when Beasley Fort Myers did an intervention. I did not want to go to rehab, but they conspired against me. I felt like it was a conspiracy at the time.
Look at his face, girl.
I'm like, yo, like we just starting there? Like, really? Like, damn. I mean, do people know that
Yeah, I talk about it on air. I don't really go into details with it about how it happened, but the day I went to rehab was crazy. So basically, I went to work like it was a normal Monday, like today.
And didn't know you were going?
Nope. After the show, Brad Beasley called me to his office. I was like, damn, my career is over before it even started. So him, Adam Biggs, and my mom, and the rehab man, or I'll call him
the rehab man.
The rehab man. Did he have a van? Please tell me he said the rehab man on the side of the van.
Let me call him the rehabilitation director.
Oh,
that sounds classy.
The
No, let's just call him the rehab man.
The rehab man. Okay, so they were all in the office waiting on me.
Aww.
And they basically, Brad was like, gave me an ultimatum. We want you to get help. You go to rehab or you're going to lose your job. So I chose to go to rehab. So from there, I went to rehab. Literally, from work, took everything that I had, went to rehab.
Did you say no initially?
I said I did not want to go in my head. But once he said you're going to lose your job, I said, okay, I'm going to rehab.
Wait, now I got a question. And we usually don't do follow-ups, but damn, there's so many. Wait, so, okay, 2 questions. I mean, you obviously had an issue.
Yes, but you don't think you have an issue.
Were you high when they approached you that day?
No, I was not. I was in my right frame of mind. And because... So it was more of a like when I'm at parties type of thing, but then it would bleed into my work life.
Because you worked early, so you'd be coming in there all like,
Yeah, but I was not high.
Okay.
I was coherent.
My second follow-up is, did you know your mama was in town?
My mom was on speakerphone.
Yeah.
They called my mama.
They called your mama.
Yes.
That made it real. That made it real, yeah.
So then when I get to rehab, because you think you better than everybody there because you don't have a problem. I was in my room. I didn't want to eat. I didn't participate. The nurse came in and was like, listen, if you don't participate, they're going to think you depressed and you're going to be in here longer. I started doing everything. I was outside talking to people. I would have won the Miss Congeniality Award if they gave out awards
Miss
in
Rehab 2018. No. Wow.
But I'm glad I went. Shout out to Brad Beasley, the entire family. They actually paid the bills, so that's why I'll forever be grateful for them.
Damn,
so
that's
glad I got
dope.
help.
They cared about you a lot.
Yes.
Wow, to do that.
Love them.
All right. Let's
And you
see.
were a liability.
For real.
Right. Both.
All right, so Friday you had an emotional kind of thing about meeting Will Packer.
Yes.
And I know you've had aspirations to be in films, and you've worked on some independent stuff here. So I have to ask you because I know you, I know certain things are close to your heart. So I want you to tier these 3 things on order of importance to you.
Okay.
being cast in a motion picture as one of the stars, wife, being a mom.
Be honest.
You actually put them in order.
Did I?
Yeah, as the way they are. So I would like, and this is a problem of mine. Like, I'm too work focused, and that's why like my relationships, my real life, it fails. But even me thinking right now, I'm like, cast it in a motion picture.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was number one. Yeah.
That's tops.
And yeah. And then, I have PCOS, so it's not that I can't get pregnant, but it's a little hard to get pregnant. So hopefully it'll happen one day. But I do want to be a mom, but my career is my first priority. So cast it in a motion picture. And I know it's gonna sound bad.
No, it
But
doesn't.
that's
Stop.
why my personal life is in shambles. Because I'm saying cast it in a motion picture before I say what. But maybe being casted, I can, have my career, make enough money to raise a family. So.
And the wife is just the last one.
No, I like their aspirations. She is a hard worker.
All right, you got another one for Babs? Because we're going to go to the audience after this. And you haven't used the pay. You know you can pass on these, by the way.
Okay, Babs and I always talk about this off air, so now it's time to talk about it on air.
Okay.
What's your favorite position in the bedroom?
Oh, my God.
Oh!
Oh, my. Okay, hold on. Wait, I have the button here if you want to tap out.
Nah, go, you got this.
Okay, so my favorite position is the roof position, like the doggy style. Because, I have ugly sex faces,
Oh my gosh. Stop
and
it.
I just rather be
Turn-
turned the other way.
turn-
I filmed myself before, and I don't like my faces. It's not giving what it's supposed to give.
I'm not even.
You guys don't film yourselves?
No. No.
To make sure you look cute?
No.
She
I
does.
don't even know what my. No.
She wants to be in movies. She needs to know how she's gonna look.
No, not them type of movies. No.
She needs to make sure.
Meredith, you filmed yourself, right? To
Oh
make sure
my
your face is on
God.
point.
Oh, my God.
You can go ahead. We can take a little song
yeah,
here.
we gonna hit this song and come back. You got 3 questions. 888-429-0941. Call or text. You up next with Babs. Hold on. Babs, have you ever linked up with a listener? Like, just based off of their voice, you wanted to meet them and it went down.
Okay.
What was that face? What?
Yes, I did. And it was actually here when I first started here.
Oh, damn.
And he brought his son on the date.
Did it happen?
Hookup.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the hookup didn't happen. But I'm sorry, I misunderstood the question. Hookup.
But you met him.
I met
up with
him,
him.
yeah.
You linked up with him.
I linked up with him. Now, have I ever hooked up, like had sex with a listener? Maybe in my drug days. Yeah, I did.
They're all about you. You feel like a celebrity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was cool.
Yeah.
You'll never be
But
invited
he
back
got a
here to
little
do this.
crazy.
No, we are not ever letting you answer questions.
I had to
again.
file a restraining order on him. He showed up at one of my remotes.
Stop it.
Yeah, it
After
was-
you put the ham bone on him?
After I did the roof with him.
Well,
But never again. But shout out to the dude from here who I went on a date with who brought his son.
why would you bring your kid on a date? What is wrong with him?
Because that shows you
Stop it.
that's like bringing a puppy to the park. Showing you
Okay.
I got love.
We're going to go along. We're just going to keep going with the sexual stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Surprise. We can't be classy.
Okay, no. What? People want to know if you have any sexual fetishes, if you like anything in the bedroom that maybe isn't necessarily normal.
They
Oh,
just turned
yeah.
us off at City Hall. Just to
Oh
let you know.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
people like to kink shame. So I'm gonna go ahead and plead the fifth on this one.
What? Really?
Yeah,
You tapping out on
I
that
don't
one?
got time for people shaming me for what I like how they did Carisha, even though that's not mine. But I just don't want to be kink shamed. So we're gonna
You like
tap
the wet
out.
work?
No,
Oh,
no,
Stop
I don't
it.
like that. But I like what I like, and when you Google it, other people do as well. But we're a secret society, so
Plead the fifth.
plead the fifth.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Wow,
I got
okay.
one. I
It
got
has
you
nothing
next
to do
one.
with animals, okay? So
Well, I mean,
I had to
okay.
make that
Well,
clear.
Peter is happy.
Yeah, nothing to do with it.
Okay. Babs, hypothetically speaking, let's say you're going on a 4-week vacation with your boyfriend, only the two of you, and you're doing last-minute preparations, looking for someone to watch over your house during the time you're gone. Your flight to Cancun is getting ready to leave in an hour, and you're down to your last 2 options. Mm-hmm. Would you pick Orlando or Davi? Who would you choose?
To babysit her house?
This is
and to make sure everything stays straight.
Your flight is ready to leave for an hour. Last options for.
Yeah, babysitting your house.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the single gun owner. So we're gonna go with Orlando Davis. Because Davi is in a relationship. JoJo's my girl, but why you ain't watching over that heifer house? So I would go with the single man who is a concealed carrier.
And responsible.
Okay. And responsible.
At the same time,
yes. All right, there we go. All right, now wait, you got a boomerang. Anything that you answered, you can point back to the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so, we talked about how I like the roof position because of my ugly sex faces. I don't want to turn anyone off. And I be having my wig off and stuff, too. I just rather you know. So I would like to know you guys' favorite position in the bedroom.
Okay. Well, mine changed.
Why?
So initially it was reverse cowgirl.
Okay,
so I like
Man,
that.
boy, shout out to reverse cowgirl. Boy, shout out to that.
Yeah. Being in control, I like that. But, I don't have a lot. I think I feel a little insecure these days with my little booty. So now
I was wondering. I'm like, I was with you, but then I felt
hey!
it ain't the same. It ain't the same.
These hips,
Like,
they move a little bit.
I'm like, I ain't supposed to be seeing your vertebrae like this.
It'll shake it if you smack it hard enough.
Listen to me laughing like I didn't get a BBL. I was in your same position, Meredith.
By the way, when you do the rough, is it better now that you have a BBL?
Yeah. It make you feel cuter.
It's harder to get there, though.
Okay. All right. But now I've switched it, and my favorite is the rough also.
Oh, okay. I love it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Has yours switched since because you lost a lot of weight? Has yours switched since then?
I mean, my playlist is my playlist. Like I got a few, but I honestly, there's one that I don't even know what to call it, and it probably has a name, but it gets the best response. If I don't know how to, oh man, it's like, cause if I explain it, that's really, all right. If you just,
the London Bridge or something.
You know how you regular. The missionary
Okay.
standard regular.
Gotcha.
Right? But then you take the left leg
and pull it
put it over to the right.
I like that.
Both of them are on the same side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Makes
And
sense.
then so now it's like y'all are an L, like they're pointed, both of them are this way, and you're still right.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's where, and the only way I know is when they look at you confused. Because when they look at you when it's happening, and they're like, "What is?"
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you, oh, all right, big boy, go, boy, you better, big nasty son of a," and they just get it, and they understand after that. It's like it's the pretzel,
right?
Yoga,
you're twisting it up.
Yoga love. You want some of this yoga love, like whatever it's called. We got to come up with a name with it, but that that's the new bruh. Hey, wow,
That's a good position.
Anyway, all right. Anyway, Babs has completed her plead the fifth again.